Hey y'all, this is Kobe R. Rice, and I just wanted to give you guys a quick mini vlog because I was literally typing out my newsletter. And as I was typing out the reasons why I decided to go direct with my book sales, I realized that the email was getting a little bit too long. So I figured it would just be a lot easier and more palatable just to hear my reasons in a little mini vlog. So please excuse the stuff in the background, my bonnet. I'm just really just chillaxing and chilling out at home on my break from work. We're on our school vacation. You guys know I work in education, so I get the winter breaks off. And so I'm chilling really hard in my Slytherin hoodie and also getting over a little cold. So forgive me if I'm, a little bit froggy in my throat today. In any case, let's get on into it. So, the reason why I decided to go direct is, matter of fact, actually, in 2018, I had already decided that I wanted to go direct, and I started building out an actual bookstore on my website, KobeRRice.com. The issue, though, is that I felt, now I know I chose the wrong platform to do so. I chose WooCommerce, which is a wonderful platform. Nothing wrong with it, but there is a bit of a learning curve. And even for someone who loves technology herself, it was too much of a learning curve. Like I kept hitting certain like walls when it came to getting the payment gateways together, and I had to go purchase an entire secure domain name because I was doing direct sales directly through my website, and it was just like a whole bunch of bells and whistles that I just didn't want to deal with. So I eventually hit too many walls, and I just said, you know what? I'm not ready for this right now. Let me just stick with Amazon, Kobo, etc. Excuse me. So now fast forward to 2023. As you guys know, a lot has happened in the past few years, just globally. Like, for me personally, I graduated from my master's degree in 2019, moved back to New York City, got a whole new full-time job, which totally changed up my writing schedule. Then the COVID hit for 2 years in 2020 to 2021. And now we are here in 2023. So a lot has happened, and I've been in and out the game, but I'm coming back a lot stronger. And one of my methods of comeback, I suppose, is me really going very hard and very clear on me doing direct sales. The reason why I'm doing direct sales, there are a bunch of reasons actually. Number one, I like the idea of having a much more direct relationship with you guys. I know a lot of you, when I send out emails, will respond back to me, and that's like really the highlight of my day, and I love it. So thank you. I want to be able to do more personal things though with you guys and with the rest of my audience, in terms of how I deliver books, how I create special editions of books, different types of editions of books. Like I'm only really doing ebook, paperback, audiobook right now, but as I go direct, there are several other options that are like now open to me being a direct seller. So I'm having help with providing those options through BookFunnel, through Lulu Express and Lulu Direct, and it's really great and wonderful. And I cannot wait to explore that world through Amazon, Kobo, etc., all the other larger retailers. Your options in terms of how you want to put together a book or how you want to interact with your audience are very, very limited. When I sell a book on Amazon, as much as I love that, I have no idea who's buying the book. And there's no way to like reach out and say, hey, to say thank you. Hey, did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you have feedback on it, etc.? I like having that direct conversation. Also, just very transparently and like, less on the personal slash social side, I get a bigger cut of my final sales because you are paying, literally paying me directly for my book. Whereas the other retailers will take anywhere from 30% all the way up to 65% of the money that I make off of each book, to pocket it for their maintenance fees and things of that nature, and they deserve to have their cut. But with direct selling and with you buying from my bookstore directly, I get to keep about 90 to 95% of that money, which helps me to, like, in a whole lot of like realistic areas, but also helps to provide a faster pathway to me getting to what it is I personally want to do, which is have more time, take more time away from, having to report into a full-time thing, so that I can just focus on writing, publishing, publishing, publishing. So it helps me to do more of what I love to do and what I hope you love to read. So that's really helpful in that way. Also, I was super inspired by the ever amazing, ever inspiring, ever incredible Joanna Penn at thecreativepenn.com. I have been following her pretty much since she started her journey. And she really inspired me to get on my independent self-publishing journey. And I did take a couple of years off of her podcast, not because of her, but because of me being caught up in all of my stuff and me stepping away from writing for a variety of reasons. But I'm getting back on, and it just so happens that I had already had it in my mind that I wanted to go direct this year, and she literally went fully. Well, she's been direct, but she went fully direct in terms of using a different type of pipeline, using Shopify specifically on her website. I think she went direct in July 2022. So here I am now, 6, 7 months later, following once again in her footsteps, and really modeling my business strategy and marketing strategy off of her business and marketing strategy. It's not the same exact strategy because we're in different genres. She does different things. She's more established. But following her protocol and the way that she set up her store really, really, really helped me set up my store. I also listened to all of her podcasts and caught up with her podcast on selling direct and listened to all of the interviews. And I think my favorite one was the one with Katie Cross, who was like very, very, I don't know. I keep saying inspiring, but that's the word that comes to mind. She was inspiring, but she also made the process really accessible. Like I had no idea how I was going to sell paperbacks on my store until like I heard her interview, and I was like, oh, it's really that easy. So it's really just about sometimes getting that perspective so that you can give yourself permission to free yourself in the ways that you need to be free so you can do what you want to do as an artist. But I'm really excited about selling direct to you guys, and I hope that you guys are excited to buy from me directly. I really want to express and emphasize to you guys that buying direct is very, very easy. If you walk away with anything from this little mini vlog, it's just the ease of buying direct. I know Amazon makes it super easy. Kobo and Barnes Noble also make it really easy, but I am using the Book Funnel and the Lulu Direct plugins on my site, which make the process literally just as smooth. So you can check out with Amazon Pay, with PayPal, with a credit card. You could actually even, and I do this as well, you can actually even, if you want to buy like the whole library that's available, for example, but you can't pay everything up front, it even allows you to do payment plans through like Affirm, Shop Pay, I believe, and I don't know if Klarna is available, but there are definitely like payment plans available, which Amazon definitely does not have available, at least from what I can tell. Maybe I'm behind the curveball on that one, but it's so easy. You buy the book and you get the email with the book in it, and like the direct link to the file, and it loads right onto your e-reader, your tablet, your mobile device, your desktop. So in addition to me giving myself permission and freeing myself from limitations, I also want to give you guys a very warm welcome and invitation into buying direct, not just from me, but from all the authors that offer it, because it really helps us as a community to become more of the independent indie authors we want to be, and help us to build the type of creative businesses and creative lives that we've always dreamed of, and give you the books that you've always dreamed of. So I hope that you guys are excited. I hope that you love the bookstore. I bust my buns on putting together that bookstore this whole entire break. And it's not just a bookstore with all of my books that are currently available and then my future books that you can pre-order. So they'll be available and be sent to you automatically if you buy them. But I also have a lot of really sexy, sleek, cute cozy, comfy merch for you guys to pick up if you're interested in getting cozy with a branded mug while you're reading one of my books, or you need to charge your AirPods or a cell phone. I have branded wireless chargers. I also have like really awesome windbreakers and hoodies and really sexy, gorgeous yoga pants that, yes, I designed. And you guys know, for those of you who have been in the game with me a long time, I opened a little mini fashion boutique a couple of years ago. And like, this is helping me to regenerate that as well. But all the merch is associated with my Rebel Ragdoll Fempire and with the Rebel Ragdoll brand, specifically with Rebel Ragdoll Press and then all the other subsidiaries under Rebel Ragdoll. So just go to the site. I'm going to include the link below and on this video as well. Just check it out, shop around, bookmark it, and I will be launching all of my future books on my bookstore first and foremost for the first 30 days of their release, solely and specifically and exclusively on my bookstore. And then after those 30 days are over, I will then make those books I've just released available on all the other retailers. So you don't have to buy direct if you really absolutely don't want to or are afraid to, but I highly encourage you to do so and just give it a shot. And of course, for the first 30 days of the launch, that's the only way you'll be able to get them. So I encourage you to get them while they're available, fresh and hot off the press in the first days of the launch. And ninja tip and PS, the books on my website are always going to be cheaper. I'll say that louder. The books on my website are always going to be cheaper than the ones you find on the other retailers. Again, the other retailers take a larger chunk of my check, so I raise the prices a little bit more so I can get more of that money back when I sell direct on my website. Because the overhead is basically $0 when I sell a book, I'm able to keep the prices a lot lower on my website and on my bookstore. So if you want to support me directly and you really love what I do, and you also want to get the books cheaper, buy direct from me on my bookstore. All right, y'all, that is my mini vlog for today. I'm going to be coming back at the whole community with a larger update vlog on what's going on for 2023, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, go look around on the bookstore and the website, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.